Alright, welcome back people. Where have we left off? So obviously we just had a nice little visit from Adira's guilt, basically. I've redone armor a teeny bit, so I gave myself the helmet of the Devoted Protector because I gave Argenta the armor helmet because I just felt like it wasn't really doing much for her, and also at least matches the color scheme. The project that was happening on Forgestone has been finished, so I've now got this baller power hammer. So I've decided to give that to Heinrichs, basically because he's already got a plasma gun, so now he's got just one really good melee weapon and one quite good ranged weapon. So I'm going to focus on that for him. I think everything's still the same for him. I gave Cabela the new Guardian crown, because obviously she takes a lot of wounds, so when her health actually drops, she'll just gain more health. So that's actually pretty good for her. I gave Adira the Warp Conductor gloves because she's the only person that can wear them, and she does trigger psychic phenomena frequently enough. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I also gave myself these boots, which is, again, 3 dodge until the start of the next turn, and for each enemy affected by the Psi Power or Psycho's staff attack. And since, obviously, a lot of people tend to get hit with this, that's going to be just quite a good dodge boost for me. But that's pretty much it. And we're going to go and check out this planet we visited, the system, and we've got a direct path straight to Kieva Gamma now, so we can go and check out this Manufactorum and see what's going on. Alright, we've got some unknown ships, definitely Drukhari vessels, not too fussed for fighting them, and we've got a Hulk, so I'm hoping nothing too bad in there. Just find any more resources. Okay. The planet is devoid of even the most primitive forms of life. However, the crew has made quite a strange discovery. A mirror lying right in the center of a huge crater. A completely ordinary mirror in a frame, by all appearances, in pristine condition. Ooh. I'm going to just take the mirror. See what happens. The mirror now hangs on the wall of one of the compartments. It looks completely normal, however, only an hour after its arrival, the Voxmaster reports that the shuttle crew that delivered the mirror have disappeared. The people who hung the mirror have also disappeared. Even the enforcer who wandered into the compartment by mistake and stopped to fix his non-regulation cravat has vanished without a trace. Let's send in a team with prayers on their lips. The team sent to destroy the mirror stopped responding the moment it entered the compartment. I'm just going to seal the compartment for now. Those people might come back. The compartment door was welded shut and all support systems leading to it are sealed off. To this day, the crew tells stories of strange noises coming from the bulkheads, including the voices of the former crewmates begging to be let out. But the bizarre incidents have stopped and the ship has gained its own restricted area and a grim legend. Interesting. Yeah, look, no one important was lost. Alright, let's have a look at this Hulk. A vigilant member of the Augur crew has detected a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Let's send out a boarding party. The squad boarded the vessel without issue. Corrosion has laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire crew. The interior is full of Eldari corpses. No weapons were found on board, and the dead Xenos judged by their clothing were not part of the warrior cast, merely the crew of the now defunct ship. Oh well. Nothing enlightening, unfortunately. Nothing useful. Let's have a look at this one. Can you go around? Okay, I just didn't want to trigger that fight. And there's some plasteel. Again, not much. Cool. Right, let's get the hell out of here. And let us go and check out this Manufactorum. Lord Captain, according to telemetry, we are in the system of Kieva Gamma, the main industrial world of the Von Valencia dynasty. However, our astropaths report that attempts to contact Governor Kaprak have been unsuccessful. But wait, Lord Captain, a new report. Kieva Gamma is sending requests to exchange data. Should we accept? Let's reply of our own request. Lord Captain, the Manufactorum is ignoring all our requests and continues to send us its own. The longer we do not accept their messages, the stronger and more persistent the incoming signals become. I've never seen anything like this. Lord Captain, interference detected in the compartment's Vox system. Looks like the bridge is cut off from the rest of the Void ship. Alright. The Void ship's bridge, sounds of working cogitators and officers' footsteps. The everyday scene is interrupted by an ear-splitting beeping sound, followed by lumens going out. In the dim glow of candles and emergency lights, one of the officers in frame cries out, Another falls to her knees, clutching her head. Over the beeping of voxes, shouts can only be just heard. What's going on? The doors are locked. We've lost contact with all compartments. One of the bridge officers turns to the throne. Lord Captain, the Vox stations are malfunctioning and overloading the system. None of our outgoing transmissions are getting through. The incoming ones that do make it are distorted beyond interpretation. Let's try and decipher it. Proceed. A team of decryption experts get to work. Data tethers are inserted into sockets as they connect to the cogitators. One of the Vox clerics leans over the console. Another is writing something on a piece of parchment. But then she bursts into maniacal laughter and stabs herself in the eye with a steel quill. Another scream, a tech priest, who is mid-prayer, tears himself to pieces with his own mechadendrites. More and more lunatics are mutilating themselves and lunging at each other. Portions of picked recording damaged after contact with unknown object. An enforcer shoves a rabid servitor away from the Lord Captain as he... let's just try and help the crew out. The image on the pict is fuzzy. Nothing but glimpses of people shouting racket and the Lord Captain's orders. Within minutes, the crazed crew members are either dead or bound or unconscious. The officers clustered around the Lord Captain are barely breathing but unharmed. Scrap code, the voice belongs to the on-deck agency who has turned to the Lord Captain from the station. We have been attacked by scrap code, a tech heresy designed to corrupt machines. Okay, yeah, the bridge is falling apart. The rogue trader... probably not going to pass that persuasion check. I've got a 50-50 chance. Let's see if I can command the crew to carry on with their duties. I did it. Wow. Heedless to the gas spreading over the deck, the officers continue their flurry of work at the stations, executing the orders issued by the Lord Captain. Even when the doors to the bridge are open, the crew carries on for as long as they can. Last to leave the bridge, the Lord Captain runs out, coughing heavily. Oh, I got another check success. Leaning on the support beam, the rogue trader takes several deep breaths, trying to flush his lungs with air. Then he straightens, smooths his uniform, and heads towards a goal known to him. The servo skull follows. The atrium is in a state of panic. Silhouettes skitter around the dark hall, illuminated only by flickering of emergency lumens. Curt orders and someone's feverish words of prayer can be heard. Having lost all communication, the beheaded ship is writhing in agony. It takes a while for the Lord Captain to find the cogitator mentioned by the fallen officer. The panel on the isolated terminal is riddled with cracks and bloodstains, and on the floor by the door, a tech priest is lying in a heap of his head smashed and technical liquids mixed with blood oozing out his pores. The Lord Captain decides to take his chances of restoring the terminal. I'm actually getting some good checks. The rogue trader rips the power key off the tech priest's mechadendrites and opens the cover in the terminal. Sparks fly into his face, but he's confident in his manipulation of the tangled wires and clanging levers. After replacing the cover and ensuring the system is restored, the Lord Captain brings up the required data on the screens. Thanks to the rogue trader's efforts and the sacrifice of the senior bridge officers, the rest of the ship's compartments were able to suppress the panic and deal with the raging machine spirits with few casualties. No critical reports. And then just sort of like looking about and everything is like kind of shit. Lord Captain, the situation was brought under control more or less. It will take some time to eliminate the consequences of the attack completely, but the vessel is capable of motion. We may even be able to conduct a warp jump if you feel we should leave the system. The bridge suffered heavy losses. Many of the officers responsible for key systems perished in the attack. The consequences for the vessel are most grievous. Kiev Gamma went silent after transmitting the harmful signal. I will refrain from sending an inquiry to the industrial world to avoid a second attack. I'm afraid we have exhausted our options for remote analysis. More information can only be obtained by closing the distance or sending an away party. Altair, we have managed to discuss the nature of the mission. I was assigned to your entourage for a reason. Time is running out, so I will be brief. I must be present during your expedition to the planet. I trust the greeting we received from Kiev Gamma has dispelled your doubts about whether the events of the planet... Well, I was going to take him anyway. And we've got some Chaos ships, great. Right, nothing there. And... oh. The dwarf planet is marked by the Von Valentius Protectorate, charts as Atla, and serves as the backup source of water for the habitable worlds of neighbouring systems. Due to the abundance of bacteria proliferating at the Atla hydrosphere, the extraction of ice was stopped half a century ago. But much to your officer's surprise, the August detected an unidentified mining rig deep underground. Presumably, the excavation is aimed at extracting clay minerals near the planet's core, enriched with iron and other metals. Let's see if we can contact them. The Extractium turns out to be the Incendio Chorda's latest investment, whose demesne is located Chorda's latest investment, whose demesne is located just within a few jumps of the Krenak system. While this world is of little value to the Von Valencia's dynasty, your officers see this gesture as an attempt to test the boundaries of the newly minted rogue trader's leniency. Right, so someone's taken over it. Yeah, I'm going to follow Pascal's advice. He's noted an unusual composition at the core, and subsequent development will allow the extraction of rare metals, so yeah. Plasteel. Well, we get a free extractium from it, so I might as well. Give me that. Okay, I'm going to save just because I just did all those, like, skill checks, and obviously this fight could go really bad.
All hands prepared for battle stations.
Alright, what do we have here? We've got 3 Iconoclast destroyers that are pretty weak. We've got an Infidel class and another Infidel. So these are pretty crappy vessels. Oh yeah, I did also assign everyone to roles that suited them. So hopefully I should actually have a wee bit more firepower. So I've got reinforced shields, I've got torpedo control, I've got new heading. So hopefully this should actually do quite well. So let us go and gas and dust cloud. Whenever the vessel is hiding inside the cloud of dust, its aiming and fire capabilities are reduced. This cloud also conceals the vessel's position. Okay. And we've got accumulation of charged particles. Its shields are fully restored and their strength increased. But 2 random weapons are disabled. Okay, well, I'm going to try and head down and deal with these vessels, and then try and deal with the 3 over there.
Coordinates set.
And let's get some torpedoes out.
Keep up the pressure.
Okay. If I can get these torpedoes... Nah, because everyone's going to act first. Okay, we'll tell you what then. Let us... Don't think... Nah, no one's in range. Let's try and deal with that one first.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Launch battery, volley.
Okay, that's some good damage. Then we'll move up.
Engage the engines.
And then we'll hit that guy.
Salvo!
Okay, and I don't think I can hit anyone else. I can hit those torpedoes
Make
though.
every shot count.
Okay. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, actually. Oh, and they're ramming me. Great. Oh, I've got a fire on board. Fantastic. Okay. Let's hit this guy. Okay. Taking some fire damage. Can I not do anything else?
Fire at will.
Oh, there's explosion damage if you're too close. Okay, that's actually good to know.
Torpedoes away.
Right, let us get back here. Restart shields. Okay. Let us hit this guy in the back.
Macro cannons, open fire.
And then we'll hit this one.
Let them taste our fury.
Then we'll restart our shields.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Might need to do this one a couple of times because this is quite difficult just because of the sheer quantity of them. Right. Let's hit this one.
Macro cannon, open fire.
And then we're gonna hit him again.
Make every shot count.
Can I do any like turns or anything like that? Gives control of the nearest torpedo salvo, granting it... Oh, cool. Still didn't do much.
Helmsman, take us in. With the force of a supernova.
And let's reinforce shields. Oh, you can reinforce them in certain directions. Let's try the front. Let's go this way. We'll go here.
Coordinates set.
Okay, I don't know how I just teleported there. That's a bit bizarre.
Macro cannon, open fire. Engage the engines.
I don't know how to deal with fires on board. That's really annoying. Oh, it just runs out.
Make every shot count. Keep up the pressure.
Right, let's do a lance.
Lance battery. Volley.
And then we'll... What else would we do? Let's just go over here. And we'll hit him.
Let them taste our fury. Macro cannon, open fire.
Doing some decent damage at least. Reinforce shields. And we'll torpedo control. Oh, so it's only a teeny bit. You don't get much movement. Nah.
Let them taste our fury.
Oh, we're quite close as well to do this, but I think we've got a wee bit too little health.
Will.
I would have rammed them as well if I actually had the health for it.
Coordinates set.
Yep, that's us. I'll go and retry that again. Right, that's us back now. As you can see, I've managed to somehow salvage this, but I'm not gonna lie, I did have to go back to the Furibunda system and upgrade my ship and get some new components because this fight was just borderline impossible with the default setup I had. So I've upgraded the ship so it's got more health points and replaced the torpedo bay with a Mars pattern prow battery. So I've always got some ability to like shoot from the front, because the lance cannon's nice, but it's got a very thin arc. But that has been able to shift this in my favor, because the torpedoes, they are really good damage, but they're so finicky to use. So we'll just stick with the setup I have right now.
Minimum effectiveness.
It's fine, I've got you now.
Let them taste our fury.
Ah, so close to leveling up. But I also got... Hey! Oh, it's... Can be a crit... Okay, so I've got just an enhanced critical hit chance. Cool. And lots of scrap. But there we go. We managed to actually somehow win that. But yes, so if I go to my void ship, you can obviously review your ship here. You can upgrade the ram, which I did do. And ramming is a totally effective strategy. It does a lot more damage to the enemy than yourself, but it's very difficult to get the enemy to line up perfectly. So I also spent some scrap upgrading the hull just to increase its health, so that's pretty good. To be fair, I'm actually going to do that one more time because I've got so much scrap from that. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, you can actually downgrade. That's kind of cool. There we go. I've got even more health now. But yes, so I've got these... I did keep the torpedo tubes, but I replaced them with the Mars pattern prow battery. So I'm liking the setup right now. We will get our new assault scanners, though, because those are pretty handy. Cool. There we go. Now we've got enhanced critical hit chances. I could probably just sell these old ones now. It's just the two I've got. Yeah, so I'll just put them in the cargo bay. And then we'll keep these ones. And then we just got to keep an eye out for any more components, because I actually am enjoying ship combat, but it is a wee bit finicky. So, but at least we can actually get to Kieva Gamma now. I'm really hoping that the enemies out here aren't absolutely jacked. Right, there we go. Let's go and have a look at this Manufactorum. Right, so Heinrich says he has to be here. I want to keep Argenta, Abelard. I'm definitely keeping Pascal. And I'll keep Cabela for now. Can't deny I love a good Manufactorum. No solemn ceremony, no personal meeting with Magi. I fear we are too late and won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Right. So remind me, what's our mission here? I assumed I would conduct an investigation and track down traces of the cult of the Final Dawn. I believe I can discard that plan now. Both the incident with the scrap code and the manner in which we are forced to land at Kieva Gamma indicate that the situation is taking a turn for the worse. Yeah, I know. It looks like Chaos are here in full force. Nevertheless, I must use this opportunity to try and determine what the cult are doing on an industrial world and what specifically interests them on a planet full of sacred machines and the servants of the Omnissiah. First, we need to find someone who can tell us what the hell's been going on here. Cool. Well, we'll learn nothing else by standing around. Let's go and have a look-see. Right. I'm going to quickly cut and level up everyone because I'm probably going to get into quite a few fights soon. Right, and that's everyone leveled up now. So, what I've gone and done is I gave myself withdraw. So, whenever I'm attacked in melee for the first time since I ended my turn, I automatically dodge that attack and move one cell in the opposite direction and doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, which is honestly quite good. For Pascal, I gave him a boost to his servo skull. So, well, technically it's my allies. If they are in the area of effect of my servo skulls and they're in partial cover, it's considered full cover. Honestly, pretty good. Cabela has got hardened body, so any of my party members who are suffering damage over time effects, the effect only deals half the damage. That's a pretty good all-round ability, to be honest. For him, for Abelard, Wall of Roncrete now grants additional 7 temporary wounds, so that's just a lot of wounds for everyone. Heinrichs, I gave him Bringer of Doom. So whenever he attacks an enemy with a single target attack, he's got a big ass hammer, so it's probably going to be a single target. It reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10%. And for Agenta, I gave her Pierce the Armor. Whenever she scores a critical hit, the target's armor is reduced by, you know, difficulty tier, blah, blah, blah. But that's going to be pretty good. And also stacks. So, and to be fair, I do need some way of, like, reducing armor. So let's go and start trying to get some stuff.
Successful.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What's going on in this god-awful manufactorum? We've got the 16 Universal Laws, a tome containing revelations of the Omnissiah. Only a member of the Cult Mechanicus with a key can decipher this. Okay, well, I'll make a note of that. Anything else around here? Not much. There's a tech priest right here, though. Identification. Request denied. Registering anomalous behavior with the servant organics and an invalid noosphere response. The unit is compromised. Ah, we can find out who he is. Who are you? Magus Custos of the Machine Sanctum. Tiers 20 identification. Where's the fabricator sensor? I will only speak with the person in charge. Denied. The irregularity demands execution of Protocol 3942 in accordance with the fabricator sensor's decree. I'm not doing anything until I meet this fabricator sensor. Oh, wait a minute. Fabricator sensor trait to me. I will not comply. Do I know he's a traitor? I'm not sure where this has come from. I'm just going to go until I meet with him. Execution of disposable protocols recommended. Ah, for God's sake. Ah, great. Servitors.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh, they're quite... Oh my god. These guys are quite high level. Oh well. I'll put Argenta there. Heinrichs, get up in his. Abelard, hold your ground here. Pascal in the back. Chuck myself here. And Cabela, you get up in there. Alright, Argenta, good start for you. Let's just try to wail on everyone here.
Faith without death is why I was chosen.
That's pretty good. Good start. And I'm assuming that's, if I have a look at that. Oh. This creature will explode on their next turn. Great. Fantastic. Do they all explode? Maybe. Let's try and hit that one. Actually, screw it. We're just gonna... No, let's just try and hit.
As the Emperor commands, I
missed. Alright, Cabela, get up in his grill.
The shadows will see it done.
And one more hit for good measure.
Trust me.
Right, I'm going to put that over there so I can actually try to remember to start doing that. It's alright, she dodged. It's cool. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
the Emperor's judgment.
Huh. Well, that's something, isn't it? Okay, oh dear, okay. Okay, let's try and hold our ground here.
Worse battles than this in my time.
I need to try and get Abelard to hold the ground with these servitors.
It will be done.
Yeah, hold it there, heal yourself up,
Is much appreciated.
and that's all you can do for now, really.
My duty.
Right, good parry. Abelard's going to tank this.
Strike
Just
is a
a minor
prayer.
setback.
Cool. Alright, Heinrichs. Let's see if we can charge this guy. We can't. It should be fine.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Let us buff himself up. Endure up as well. Right, aim for the opening. Right, let's hit this guy. And then let's... Ooh, look at that damage. Yeah.
For the throne's glory.
Good 57 damage. Happy days. Alright, Pascal. Let's get you moved up here. And then let's start your regeneration. Maybe not, actually. Let's just use communion. And then... Can't do much else, can you? Just hold your ground, but get a good shot off in the sky. Actually, no, wait a minute. Nope, scratch that. Let's do Medicaid signal. And then let's hit this guy. Because that will trigger him to explode. And Abelard should be able to tank that. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll chuck myself here. Yeah, I'll chuck myself right there.
I am ready for whatever comes.
We'll exploit this guy.
Not me.
And then we'll use Prey.
I'll make it happen.
And then a good molten beam right in his face. Look at that damage, man.
I'll see to it,
That is ridiculous how much damage that does.
Let's make some opportunities.
I've suffered worse.
It's fine, Abelard. You can totally tank that. Right. Hold your ground there. And just wail on him. If you can. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Right, Cabela.
I bring mercy.
Put yourself over here.
We have one down.
That's quite annoying. That is really like powerful ability he's got. Let's put that down there just so I can remember to actually use it.
It will be done.
And then just sweep these guys. Power through that. Oh yeah, 9 damage, nice and easy. Okay.
The Emperor
Pick yourself up. Switch. Alright, it's Z to change weapon. No, what the hell button is it again? Might be X. Yeah, it's X. Okay. Right. See if you can land a shot. Oh man, I'd love this servo skull. It's so good.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Alright.
Running by
Start getting some exploits on him.
request approved.
Come on, blow up. There you go. Right, get Argenta behind cover. Just start wailing on him. They've got a lot of armor. Fortunately, Argenta, sorry, Cabela, I need you to get behind
A dance
cover.
of blades and shadows.
That's only a frag grenade. It's kind of annoying though.
Follow my lead.
Right, charge in.
It will be done.
Keep him pinned down.
At your beck and call.
Right, Heinrichs.
I need
Don't think you're going to be able to charge.
Alas.
No.
No.
Oh, wait, it's because you don't have a melee weapon.
But of course.
That works.
Lord Captain. Naturally.
Cool. And do you know what? Yeah, Daring Breach.
Foes obliterated.
And then do an
I won't
opening.
object to it.
So does that really boost the damage? Yeah, just keep hitting him.
The Inquisition sends their regards. I won't object to it.
Right, Pascal, get yourself up there.
Calculated Fury algorithm.
Alright, I'm just going to have to assume all the tech priests are heretics at this point.
Your desire comprehends all.
Alright, Genta.
Lord Emperor, move
Get up in
through
there.
me. Be the fire in my heart.
I'll do it.
I really need to increase Cabela's movement. It's not very good. Oh, so close. Double dodge. Nice.
My place is at the fore. Victory is imminent.
Don't do much damage, but we at least hold our ground.
It will be done.
Yeah, right. Heinrichs.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally. But of course, be gone.
Momentum.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't great. Ooh. A level 13 to 19 plasma pistol. Okay, give me that. That's annoying as well, because I think that's better than my current one for Heinrichs. 11 to 13, 13 to 19 it is. Let's go and get that then. And I guess we might as well give him... Well, swap them around. Put that in there, put that in there. Okay, that works out.
Keep your
And what's he got?
you.
He's got just another omniscient axe. Nothing much else. Crack grenade though is pretty good. Gonna make a good assumption and assume he's probably just got the exact same thing. He does. Yeah, exactly the same. Alright, let's see if we can find a way through this manufactorum. And yes, I did go back to the ship and get rid of my wounds, because why the hell would I not? Right, what we got here? Okay, that doesn't look very good. Alright, we can just put that back down.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, let's see if we can skirt around there. I know I probably by the looks of that fight, I
Never doubt me.
probably ended up doing this like this planet a bit too early because I'm not doing any damage whatsoever. But like maybe it's one of those things where okay, I'm hoping that doesn't do too much damage. It's probably one of those cases where if I do this one early, then I maybe get some benefits out of doing it. Right, I'm actually going to try and get through that steam. Oh my god. Okay, that was really badly done.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
That is really bad.
I better myself through my
Is there
service.
money to be made?
Oh, please don't trigger a fight. No one's in a good state to fight right now. I just want to find some equipment. Oh wow, really? Okay, let's try and use the multi-key.
This exploratory
Oh, it worked.
multifunctionality.
That was just lucky. Right, Wearer gains ballistic skill and critical damage. That, and an even better plasma pistol. Look at that. Look at that shit. Alright, Heinrichs. So I just got you a new one, but I'm just gonna have to give you a better one, haven't I? A lot of armor penetration. Yeah, let's give you... No, actually, I'm gonna give that to Pascal. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But it's purely because of the armor penetration as well. I know I've been really enjoying having him, like, be the sniper, but it's probably just beneficial to have that.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, and yeah, grab that as well. I should probably talk to this guy. A small, heavily augmented man in a filthy, tattered robe stands before you. As you approach, he hesitantly looks up at you, his eyes filled with horror. It's okay, you got nothing to fear. Deus Mechanicus, he heard my prayers. I thought I was alone in the kingdom of man's depravity. Please save me. Who are you? What happened here? I am Manufactorium Lex Mechanic Zeta 86. I performed the rituals of the machine spirits at Foundry 95 up until we started going mad. Priests devoted to the Omnissiah suddenly started praising the dawn or something or other. They stopped the belts and then they desecrated the visages of the sacred machines with unholy symbols. Some of them resisted, the others grabbed, tied them up, and then they turned their implants to heresy. I saw the madmen, my former tech comrades, deliberately connected those poor souls to corrupt cogitators, and I watched as they were infected to scrap code. I did nothing to stop them. I am recording this violation from the commandment. How'd you manage to avoid this? I didn't avoid it. They performed the same procedure on me. I felt the touch of unholy code. I allowed it to control me. I abandoned my sacred post and followed one of the traitors. Serving his will and gathering all the data for his blasphemous experiments, I was driven by the unholy impulse coming from the depths of my auxiliary cogitator where the code has lodged itself. Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, I witnessed horrifying heresy, the extraction of true flesh and its decomposition on altars, perverse procedures that resulted in herotechnical abominations. I even accompanied my fallen mages to the Fabricator Center himself and attended the unholy mass he led personally. Okay, yeah, he's definitely heretical. It was a wicked ritual full of willful deviations and blatant inaccuracies, all to create an ungodly monster in the name of the final dawn. What is this monster? No, not constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent to the depths of the manufactory, but it's some kind of semblance of a cogitator, a nightmarish parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnissiah's grace, but by the unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunates imprisoned on the lower levels. I don't know much, except that the Fabricator Center saw the machine as special. Fair enough. It is a true abomination, even standing near it is unbearable. You mentioned someone imprisoned on the lower levels? Lay servants in the main unit. They live in isolated segments under them sacred machine halls. I heard they were locked in there after the takeover, then my crazed brethren changed the system of disposing of slag waste and covered the machines in cursed symbols. After they started the cogitator, they dragged the survivors out of the segments under the machine halls. Well, what the survivors had turned into. What'd you make of this, Heinrichs? Servant of the Omnissiah, I must know more about the final dawn, the Fabricate Sensor, his mass, and about this machine. I could give you the coordinates, but even though I was present for many blasphemies committed by those heretics, all the details that were captured and processed by my true flesh are in the augmetic that was corrupted by scrap code. I am convinced if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion in time, I would have been doomed. The corruption would have spread to my biological cogitator as well. I swear that no devout tech priest should ever come into contact with what's hidden in that once sacred device. Can the cogitator be connected? Even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to scrap code wasn't profane in itself, my augmetics are not universally compatible. They cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They were created to interact with the system of my true flesh, to innervate my compulsor unit and output data via the inscriber. Right, so he's got unique tech, basically. In other words, there is only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. If we connect the cogitator to the augmetic systems, the Lex Mechanic will serve as a conduit for transmitting the data. We will learn the details, even if they are incomplete, of the things he saw and heard, but is now unable to recall. No, anything but that. I'll die. It'll be worse. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have my scrap code in my biological cogitator. In failing to offer any resistance against the enemies of the Omnissiah, Unit Zeta 86 has lost the graces of its machine rack and is categorized as a resource in the Manufactorum. The defilement and torment of said resource is, if committed to advance the struggle against heresy, will not be deemed an apostasy or malefication against the living soul. Upon expiry of this unit's utility, disposal is recommended. Look, it's true. We can't allow information to go to waste, especially if it's going to help us take this down. And one life is a small price to pay for the good of the Imperium, which is true. It's one of those, do you wager the small against the many? For the good of the Imperium. Crunch break your bones. It's just saying with the Lex Mechanic sort of like torment. It will take time to study this in full, but at first glance, the data from the Lex Mechanic's cogitator suggests something of the nature of the cult's major preparations. Refitting the Manufactorum, accumulating resources, mentions of focus points. These are preparations for a large-scale chaos ritual. It appears the local cogitator, whatever that may be in actuality, is one of the key points in this list. We can learn more if we find the construct that was created by the fabricated sensor's orders. The coordinates are here. It is located in the bowels of the manufactorum. We have to hurry.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. Right. I'm probably just got to power through the steam again, haven't I? Yep. Okay. Let's quickly go back to the goddamn ship and get rid of all these runes just because of some fucking steam. Okay, everyone's back to full health now. Alright, let's go and see if we can find out what's going on here. I mean, we already kind of know what's going on, but still. I'm hoping I don't get into too many fights. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, wow, look at him. He looks cool. Oh, that's the actual fabricator sensor himself. Right, who in the void are you? You dare address me in the vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kieva Gamma, lord of the machine world. Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. Kieva Gamma belongs to House von Valancius, with whose scion you have the honor of speaking. You were one of the troglodytes who once had the goal to oppress my comrades and resist my will. A message from the barbarian who drank the sacred unguents bestowed upon her through the other's toil. Very well then. Your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubus Delphin. I once held the title of Fabricator Censor of the Kieva Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led the naive fools from the cult mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance, now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory and you do not number among their legion servants, therefore you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Majos Explorator Pascal Hanuman, declare this temple to the machine god compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the fabricator censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of blasphemous operations he has put in motion be discontinued. He switches to Binaric and talks some stuff. Hanuman. Liar, you are not him. Dement Hanuman obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. And I'll not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit cast of explorators, call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia have been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Initiating heretic search designation Dement Hanuman. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. What happened to the governor? The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step to retooling this world. Only my tech comrades heed the call of truth that reached to their cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogma. Ah, poor old Grapak. Yeah, he's dead. I've only seen what they've done to Right, so you've traded one master for another. I would have expected Fabricator Sensor to be smarter than that. I will rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff. Oh, alright. I suppose when it comes to tech priests, I do prefer talking, so I usually prefer negotiating to fighting. Fighting destroys property and wastes resources, but in your case I'm afraid that extreme measures must be taken. You might be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kieva Gamma has already been converted, its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of the Manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You servants of the fake gods, you are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. So many admissions of heresy in so few sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say those words warrant? I cannot answer that. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics. When the Adeptus Sororitas appear before the enemy's Imperium, it is time to fire, not count. And now is one of those times. You know why I like you deranged tin cans? When you're killed, you leave behind plenty of useful spare parts. I think I'll make a portable recap machine out of you. Comrades, purge the manufacture with any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Oh, here they come. I will admit, that is a very cool looking tech priest. Alright, well,
I always
at least we can see there's a fight coming up. There's another data slate. Alright, corrupted Skitari. Skitari is definitely a step up from dealing with like rebels and stuff. So hopefully we can power through this. Do you know what? I'm actually going to redo my formation a little bit. Let's get Abelard up in the front, Heinrichs to the left, Cabela to the right, Argenta in the... Let's Argenta behind Cabela, Pascal there, and myself nice in the middle. Okay, now let's try and do this.
You will beg for mercy.
Oh, these Skitaris have only got 26 health. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Some Skitari, and then a Heretic. And then we've got more Skitari over here, another Heretic, and some Skitari. Okay, they probably do a bit of damage, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's chuck myself there. Pascal, you get up. Abelard, you attract attention. Same with Heinrichs. Cabela, you put yourself there, and Argenta there. Can I move him? I can a wee bit.
Pain and duty go.
Okay, that kind of sucked. You dodged though. Ow.
I won't go down easy.
Oh.
I can. Don't you?
Wow, they do so much damage.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Oh my god, there's more Skitari as well. Okay, Cabela, let's get you to do some dancing.
I shall not fail.
And then blade dance.
Tenant's demand. My blade whispers your name.
I really wished you'd like hit all of them. Okay, that's pretty good damage. Wait. The execution like melee attack forces all enemies hit to run away. I don't actually want that.
The shadows will see it.
Right, let's do this.
Trust me.
Oh wow,
No pleasure.
that was pretty good. Let's do another one.
Shall not fail. Come. The other side awaits.
And then just another one. And then, yeah, let's do that.
As the tenants demand.
Alright, Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's start doing some damage.
Eradicated. None can escape.
Oh, look at that. That's some good damage, Argenta. Let's do another one. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's the good shit right there. That was actually a lot of damage, but mainly against their own troops. Oh, wow, that arc rifle's got enormous range.
Has no use.
Alright, let's do this. Right, so there's 2 corrupted Skitari alphas. Let's do some communion. And then... Oh yeah, he does good damage. That's good. I'm very happy with that now. Let's try using this.
Scriptural process is favorable.
Okay, now let's chuck myself over here. Because I could definitely use Molten Beam on them. Yeah, that's some good damage on there. Right, let's pray. Get some more prey. And then we will use that. Then let's try this.
Who if not me?
Double kill. Very nicely done. See, this is totally possible.
Cleanses the body.
Oh, they destroy my cover. That sucks.
If this is my death, make
Right.
my blood be a worthy sacrifice.
Oh my god. She hit the goddamn barrel. That is ridiculous. That is actually stupid. Okay. We'll use a crack grenade, I think. Nah, let's just use a regular grenade.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, and then let's use this. Cool. Okay, arc rifles do have a chance of missing. Cool. Alright. And you can use Machine Spirit Banishment. Like, that is still a good thing that you can use. It's not much.
Request approved.
Alright, and let's try and hit. It's not much I can do. So probably have to just use just this. Yeah, there's not much I can do there. Oh, wait, has that got a Oh no, it's got Uber penetration. That's what I'm thinking of.
Running binaric override.
Okay. I'll chuck myself over here. There's not much avenues for... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I could just use it here.
I'll see to it personally.
Yep. Hit that. Hit that. And then let's use this.
It's as good as done.
And the fact it does burning damage as well. Like, that's really good. Alright, Abelard, get up in there. Definitely use this. Right, so if he's got 48 health, does Endure add on top of that? It does, good. Right, might as well just hit him then.
Victory is imminent.
And then, see if you can, yeah, do that.
Hydraulics.
It seems Magos has fallen.
Yeah, that's not great. Did I give her a melee weapon? No, but I did give her a flamer, and that should do decent. There we go.
I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
Yeah, this ain't going too well, is it? Kinda shocked at how much damage these guys are doing. I've definitely done this way too early. But I do enough damage that I can almost get away with it. Especially when I've got, like, things like that.
I'll make it happen.
Right, Abelard. Okay, so over there.
Tested tactics are the best ones.
Yep, use roll of run crit again. Another bit of health. Hit this guy.
It will be done.
And then just do the best you can, I guess. Alright, Agenta, let's move you. Like, I've dealt with most of the people here, but these heretics, I've kind of lost, my ability to do much else.
This battlefield in righteous fury.
Alright, run and gun.
Deeds is worthless.
Switch back to that. Oh yeah, that might be quite good.
I'll do it.
Use another one.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, she does good damage. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's just stack that up.
Thy light I crave.
Oh, can I not do it again? Oh well.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, come on, Argenta.
I'll do it.
Just keep hitting him.
Commands, I act.
That's some good damage, though.
From the ashes.
Oh my god, that's so much damage. At least the full cover helps. Okay, what should we do next? Not much else I can do at this point. I'm kinda fudged. Right, let's get myself there. A Molten Beam should just hit him. It will.
On it.
And then let's see if I can land one on him. Nicely done.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Cool. See if we can stock up that.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Okay, good damage.
It will be done.
Alright, Agenta. Probably can't take much else, can you? Probably not. Can't even hit him, can you? Do you know what? Stock up your health.
Injuries will not slow me.
Probably not going to get much out of that, but I have to try something.
Guided by
Shut yourself there for now. Just get out, like, you know, the firing arc of that guy. Cool. I can work with that. I can definitely work with.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Please tell me I can hit him. Oh, I can't. No. That's unfortunate.
High momentum.
Cool. Right.
At your
Just
beck
keep
and call.
stacking up those wounds.
Indeed.
Alright. Hit him again.
At your beck and call.
It's at least doing damage. I can definitely, like, work with that. Do you know what? Yeah, screw that.
Matter the cost.
Low momentum.
It will be done.
It's him.
I will do my duty.
Oh, he's doing lots of good damage there.
Strike.
One more, one more.
Is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Nicely done. Get yourself up there.
Sound approach.
This is so possible.
Indeed.
Alright, Agenta. You could maybe hit him.
in battle.
I have a desperate measure.
Without deeds is worthless.
That's not what I meant to click. Oh, it's not even worth it, is it?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nah, that is just not worth it at all.
I'll do it.
Come on, Abelard, hold your ground.
On my worst day. Yet.
Ah, he's good, he's good. Alright, I need to get behind this guy and hit him with a beam. Oh, I can maybe hit him actually. I can.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, okay, maybe not then. That was kind of dumb.
At your beck and call.
Hold your ground, hold your ground.
It will be done.
Do you know what? Top up your health.
Field medicine at its finest.
Yeah, do that. Brace for impact, and just hit him with your shield.
It's imminent.
Alright, Agenta, get yourself over here.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank Christ. Okay.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Yeah, I kind of need both at this point. Yeah, hit him. And then just keep stacking them up.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Right, and over here. That's kind of shit.
As the Emperor commands.
He can't figure out what to do. That I can definitely work with.
Whatever comes.
Okay, don't know why that's not working.
It will be done.
Stack that. Oh no, don't need to do a charge, just hit him.
Indeed. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh my god, he's in such an awkward position. Come on, hit him with a molten beam. I need just one good one.
It's as good as done.
There we go. Ooh. Better arc rifle. Nice. And let's see if these Scutari dropped anything of use, like armor and stuff like that. We've got crappy carbines and a new arc rifle. I'll just put them in my thing.
Is there money to be made?
We've got power mauls, power swords that are actually quite good. I'm going to grab one of them because it's better than what I'm currently running for myself. I'm going to grab another one actually. And everything else can go in the cargo hold. Well, welcome to the Manufactorum, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.